In a connected world in which we live today, signals play a crucial role for us to lead a normal life. They have become a lifeline for existence. We feel paralyzed without these signals. It wouldn't be outrageous to conclude that we lead a signal-dependent life. When these signals are interrupted, it disturbs our rhythm of work and leisure. Its strong influence on our daily lives affects our mood and behavior adversely. To resolve the problem, we call a toll-free number or change the service provider and do all that we can to get it fixed as soon as possible. Sometimes we do not hesitate to change the phone, the TV, or the computer if the situation doesn't improve. We spare no effort to stay connected, of course, with our devices. Now, pause for a minute. Imagine you are the device and ask yourself a question. Am I receiving all my signals clearly? What happens when our signals of the mind do not give us the desired clarity that we need to live a life of purpose? How do we know whether we are receiving the signals clearly from the mind and the body? Do we have a choice of complaining or changing the service provider or buy a new piece as we do with a device? Wishful thinking, isn't it? The only option we have is to introspect and increase focus on ourselves to understand what is causing the disturbance or the interruption. We can get better by tuning into these signals, by observing more frequently and taking specific steps to strengthen them. Khalil Gibran, the famous Lebanese American poet and artist, offered a very powerful and a thought-provoking insight which captures the essence of knowledge. Knowledge of the self is the mother of all knowledge. So it is incumbent on me to know myself, to know it completely, to know its minutiae, its characteristics, its subtleties, and its very atoms. Building on this powerful insight, I realize that self is indeed a confluence of four basic tenets with which we engage all through and make our life enriching, succeeding, empowering, learning, and fulfilling. Either willfully or otherwise, we engage in pursuit of these dimensions from our childhood. Self is a very powerful expression which we seldom realize. Self defines who we are and it gives us our unique identity. Our mastery of self sets us apart from the rest. If you reflect on this perspective deeply, you will see an irrefutable link between these tenets which flow into each other seamlessly. Expanding a knowledge of self consciously marks the beginning of managing self effectively. Managing self is a continuous process and it gets better over time. To know where you are on this journey, consider answering these questions, as questions move us into action. Am I succeeding enough in life? Am I empowering myself enough? Am I learning enough from my life experiences? Am I living a fulfilling life? If possible, rate them in a manner that helps you understand the gap. Develop an action plan. Set clear goals as needed. Pursue them relentlessly until you accomplish these goals. With all the technology at our command to map natural resources, predict weather patterns, and observe interstellar behavior, we still cannot fathom the depth of human potential. Such is our capability. Such is our potential. Our true potential is far greater than our greatest achievement. In conclusion, let me underscore the primacy of managing self with another powerful quote. He who knows the universe and does not know himself knows nothing. Know thyself, begin the journey. Welcome on board. This is Balaji from Potter's Wheel. I wish you good luck and great success.